89-year-old Winston Churchill leaves the House of Commons for the last time. He was a member of Parliament for 64 years. July 27, 1964. Maud in swinging London. 1967. 38 years ago today, a Chicago television signal was hijacked, and the airing program was replaced by a stranger in a Max Headroom mask. The perpetrator has never been identified. Former U.S. President Barack Obama as a young boy with his mother, Ann Dunham, in Hawaii, 1960s, before she became Barack Obama's mother at the age of 18. Ann Dunham was a high school student, described by her friends as intellectually way more mature than we were, and a little bit ahead of her time. In an off-center way, and the original feminist Dunham was twice married by the time she was 23. But she never let her personal life interfere with her career as an anthropologist. A mother and child sit amid rubble and brunt trees some 4 months after the atomic bomb was dropped. Hiroshima, Japan, 1945. Photograph by Alfred Eisenstadt, a worker during construction of the Columbia Center skyscraper. Seattle, 198-01964. U.S. chess prodigy Bobby Fischer playing 50 opponents at once. He won 47, lost 1, and drew 2 in the year 1910. In the American state of Ohio, there were only 2 registered automobiles, and they hit each other. Jodie Foster and her older sister, body double Connie Foster. Taxi driver 1975. A fisherman in Istanbul, 1930. Gary Oldman and Natalie Portman on set of Leon, the Professional, 1994. The original Moulin Rouge, the year before it burned down, Paris, 1914. This little girl having a tea party with a lobster and a hawk, 1938. Soldier playing the violin on a tank during WWI. Settler family on the American prairie in the 1880s. The first photo taken on the surface of the moon by a human being, Neil Armstrong to be exact, in 1969. Stalin, Roosevelt, and Churchill meet at the Tehran Conference, 1943. A German army dog from the First World War, wearing a hat and glasses and carrying a pair of binoculars. 1916. U.S. soldiers playing Xbox in Saddam Hussein's palace. 2003. Original Ghostbusters movie set. 1984. Edmund Hillary and Sherpa Tenzing Norgay reached the 29,035-foot summit of Everest on May 29, 1953, becoming the first people to stand atop the world's highest mountain, ɪᴍᴘᴏᴛᴏᴛ in Sweden, before the start of the 1958 World Cup. Pilot restarting a stalled propeller, 1960s. The Norwegians were the first to reach the South Pole. Amundsen and crew arrived on the 14th of December, 1911. The picture shows a 19YOG DR border guard called Konrad Schumann jumping over to the West German side of the Iron Curtain on the 15th of August, 1961. John Lennon and Yoko Ono pose on the steps of the Apple Building in London. 1969, teenage girl waiting for a train in Chicago. 1960, President Dwight Eisenhower attacks a hot dog and Vice President Nixon watching a baseball game together. 1960. Construction workers on lunch break on the edges of the building they're working on. London. 1929, Robin Williams giving a toilet paper to the thinker. Early 90s, Brigitte Bardot. 1955. Sometimes a donkey needs a ride too. This soldier was kind enough to carry him. John F. Kennedy with his dog Dunker, USA. 1938. Last photo taken of all four of the Beatles together. 1969. The late Rasputin with his wife in 1914. Rasputin, the famed mystic and royal confidant, on a visit to Siberia to see his wife. School children saying the Pledge of Allegiance, United States. 1930s. A man takes a selfie using a stick of wood to activate the camera. 1957. Having a bath in the washtub. Circa 1940. SGT Stubby, the most decorated war dog of W, fought in 17 battles on the Western Front. Rowan Atkinson and a 10-year-old Christian Bale. 1984. Jimi Hendrix's funeral. 1970. Swiss psychologist Hermann Rorschach, inventor of the Rorschach test. 1910. The Coney Island steeplechase parachute jump, built in 1939, remains one of the most iconic landmarks in the history of American amusement parks. Albert Einstein and Maria Salomia Skłodowska-Curie reminiscing by a lake in 1929.